The Frog Prince. On a beautiful summer evening, a princess puts on her cape, her little slippers, and her lovely dress and steps out for a walk in the forest. As she walks, she discovers a beautiful well standing in the middle of the woods. In the very center of the well, a single rose blooms brightly. The princess decides to rest by the well's edge and gazes at the delicate flower. In her hands, the princess holds her favorite toy, a golden ball. She tosses the ball into the air, catching it each time with a delighted laugh. But on the final toss, she throws the ball so high that she misses it, and with a soft plunk, the golden ball falls into the well. The princess gasps and starts crying softly. "Oh, if I could just find my golden ball," she sobs. "I would give away all my beautiful clothes, my jewels, and everything I have." As the princess cries, a small frog pokes its head out of the water below. "Why are you crying so sadly?" asks the frog. "Why?" the princess replies, wiping her tears. "Can you help me? My golden ball has fallen into the well." "I don't want any of your beautiful clothes or jewels," says the frog. "But if I find your ball and bring it back, I ask for only one thing. I want to live with you." The princess thinks for a moment. "If you bring me my ball," she promises, "I will do what you ask." Without another word, the frog dives into the water and disappears. After a short while, the frog reappears, holding the golden ball in its mouth. It hops up to the edge of the well and drops the ball at the princess's feet. The princess, filled with joy, grabs the ball and dances with excitement. She forgets about the frog in her happiness and runs back to her castle. The next evening, as the princess is having her dinner, she hears strange sounds coming from the door. She opens it, and to her surprise, standing before her is the same frog she had forgotten. She quickly shuts the door, but the king, noticing his daughter's fear, asks her what happened. Reluctantly, the princess tells her father the whole story. The king listens carefully and tells his daughter, "You must keep your promise and let the frog into the castle." The princess, though unwilling, obeys her father's wishes. She opens the door, and the frog hops inside. It sits beside her at the dinner table, and the princess, though not pleased, gives it some of her food. When the frog finishes eating, it looks up at her and says, "Now, take me to your room. We will sleep together." The princess, though uncomfortable, takes the frog to her bed and tucks it under the covers. The frog falls asleep peacefully, and in the morning, it hops out of the bed and starts exploring the castle. Later that morning, the princess, unable to bear the frog in her room any longer, kicks it out. But as night falls again, strange sounds fill the air once more. The princess, sighing, opens the door to find the frog waiting for her. This time, she lets it in once more. On the third morning, however, something magical happens. The frog, who had been so odd and unfamiliar, is no longer a frog at all. Instead, standing before the princess is a handsome young prince, smiling at her with gentle eyes. The prince tells the princess that a wicked fairy had cursed him long ago, and the curse could only be broken when a princess helped him from the well, fed him from her plate, and let him sleep in her bed. Now, thanks to her kindness, the curse is broken. The prince then takes the princess's hand and asks her to marry him. "I don't have much to say," he says, "but know that I will love you forever." The princess, overcome with emotion, accepts his proposal, and soon after, they are married and leave the castle to start a new life together. Moral of the story: always help those in need, for kindness brings unexpected rewards.